And we're back!
Please don't say shoot, Dragon.
I'll do it.
So, Dragon, what are your top 5 best of this title that nobody seems to like?
Okay, so this was tough. This was actually tough to find matches that I liked, but I kind of did. Yeah. Which one? Number 5, the Pitch Black Marcus match. It's not that it was the bestest. I didn't not like it. It was okay. It was all right. Yeah. Number 4, I'm mad I like this match. It was fucking James versus Marcus, Pipe versus Pipe.
You're mad you like that match?
Because I don't want to like this match.
Why? I worked hard in that match.
You worked hard. People tried, and it worked. It's just like, looking into it, I just felt like when they said bring your own weapons, and you both brought pipes.
Okay, my pipe is my pipe.
Your pipe is your pipe. He brought his cane. I'm like, this is going to suck. This is not going to work. But they
and we're only allowed one weapon.
I would like a clip of when Marcus went to do the fucking Hardy Boy shit, and you called him into the backbreaker.
Okay.
That was nice.
And catches him. Oh, right into a backbreaker.
I did like it. And as a whole, it worked. You worked really hard. It was a good match. I didn't want to like it, but whatever. It was good. Number 3 is Valdez versus Star versus Reign versus PSP, the reunion shit.
Oh, yeah.
So
I hate that match.
The one thing I hate about this match that nobody else is going to reference is the referee.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Referee, I did not like the referee in this match because the referee had to wear a ref shirt, and the referee, who was me, Austin, had gained some weight, and the ref shirt did not gain. And so I was subconscious the entire time, trying to stay out of the screen, trying to stop so I wouldn't have to bend down and pop this damn ref shirt open. I was very upset. I shouldn't have to wear that shirt.
See, everything about that match.
Now, what I did like is there was a technical exchange between Star and Valdez that I didn't see coming. I thought Valdez was going to strike on him, and Star was going to throw him. And they were doing like some hold exchanges. Didn't see that coming. That was interesting. I would like the clip. The PSP did the acid drop off the trap bags. But he did the acid drop off the bag.
Valdez is cooking on all cylinders.
Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Oh, acid drop. Oh, Jesus. 1, 2, 3, and Valdez has one against him.
Didn't think he can do that. That was kind of cool. It was cool.
His
And,
PSP?
I would also like the clip of the Cloverfield that Valdez did to PSP, in which he did it like Lion Tamer style.
Cloverfield, get in the face of Dimitri Reign.
See the Texans.
This is the gut check right here.
We tried to help out.
Oh, my God. Got the knee in the back of the head.
He's got no other choice. That's not a pass out.
That's it. Valdez has got him. Valdez has got him.
Come on.
Oh, he tapped. Dimitri Reign has been eliminated.
Oh, yeah.
You had it locked in, and then you put like the knee on the back of his head. That was fire. That worked. But thing about this match, people were trying. Now, what I didn't like is you were beating the shit out of Reign. Like, you really went, and you and Star had this, epic battle, and you're tired, and Reign came in there. He's like, fuck Reign. I'm beat the shit out of Reign. Wait, is Reign there? Just motherfucking ass. Oh my God, I'm so exhausted. Oh, it's Reign. Get out of here. I don't care what you do.
My extra win.
You was talking shit.
My extra win.
Okay, so then he gets eliminated by disqualification. The Pie Man comes in.
The Pie Man?
No.
Damn, you was.
The PSP came in, and he was doing this shit or whatever, and then I think he got disqualified again, and then there was Reign, and then they beat Pop.
There was only one disqualification.
And then here comes Valdez again, and it's Reign. Fuck you, Reign. You eliminate me. PSP shut Reign. I was just so much a fan of that. But as a whole, it was a good match, and Valdez won, but he was exhausted afterwards. Oh. Number 2.
You tried wrestling for 40 minutes.
It was 45 minutes, yeah.
Number 2 was the fucking, I like the Mazzotto versus Valdez for the Rage title match.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty damn cool. I want a clip of the body count reversal into the impersonated DDT.
That was really good.
That was nice. That was well done.
The clothesline. Mazzotto looking for German.
Come on, baby.
Counter out of that. Valdez lands on his feet. now the impersonator, Valdez, can pick up his biggest victory here.
I had a clip of this shit that don't make no sense. The finish of that match. I don't know if you remember, but you climbed on top of the gate. You hooked his waist. You did like a Northern Lights. But then you bridged. But then you picked your feet up. So the finish of the match was this. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
Nick
This
loves
does
that
not make
finish.
sense.
Oh, nice roll through that cover. He got him. Beautiful counter by Valdez. And Mazzaro can't believe it.
You have no extra pressure. Your feet aren't on the ground.
And they go on the ground like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is this? But it looks cool, so I'm gonna let it rock. Now, you did something where you hit his arm. And that is the longest you've sold a body part ever. You, Sasha Banks, fucking Bailey sold this fucking arm. I put down here, you were damn near Gohan for like 15. It's like, you tweaked my arm a little bit. I think like you arm wrenched and you spun.
You mean he pulled a
And
Vegeta?
10 minutes later, he just, shit, I can't use my arm for the rest of this match. Like, you were dedicated. You were Macho Man selling that fucking arm to fucking minutes. But it told a story, and this was young Valdez, but you got the shit over, and it worked, and it was a good match. But of course, it's Mazzaro in the rage match.
I like our other matches better.
Yes, the other match.
Because they weren't rage matches. But even that. And now, my number one. Now, before I go there, I gotta get a special mission called Fuck James.
What the fuck did I do?
Because you can have damn near good matches with anybody, and even when the rage title is mentioned, it doesn't affect you the way it affects other people.
I was excited that the rage title. The belt looks cool.
Shitty rage matches, and you have your worst matches are bad. Some of our worst matches are abysmal or rage matches. As
I'm
you
still
will.
crying.
So I gotta give that special mention. Your Wrestle Pie Man had a decent match. Fuck you, because I couldn't do it.
Yes.
Wrestle without a pain. You had to put in extra work. You have to suplex him by his fucking hair. But you got the match. I hit him and had to take it home. I admit it, you're better than me.
Oh,
Yeah.
stop! No.
But the match that I would not like to be number one, but is my number one, is the Dragon versus Bravado for the ring.
Oh, thank you.
Now, one thing mentioned, we had crowd reactions. The crowd's eating it up. And
That's
that already
cool.
helps. I would like a clip. I countered the elbow into a submission.
Oh, yeah.
And I hadn't seen that before.
Raw strength. Yeah! Oh, Bravado going for his technical ability.
You know what you have?
And amazingly, and here it is, a similar maneuver to what took down Bravado only a week ago.
That was cool. I don't know if I was going for heel or face, but definitely during the match I was heel. By the end of the match I guess I was face because I did your move list. I
Yeah,
had my
no.
own move list, and I think, who was it? The ref marked out.
No, it was John.
Yeah, because
We
I'm
have to
saying
have a
use a
clip.
dick.
We have to have a clip, understand the clip, of me going for the running power slam, you reversing it into slasher, and the focus isn't on the move, it's on the commentary of Adam Payne saying, no, that's not the slasher, that's the final cut. No, it's the eye of the hurricane. That's why Mr. Know-It-All.
With a handshake or a fist pound or something. Oh! So it's very uncharacteristic of both people. And Bravado reversing that takedown with a slasher.
What was that, the eye of the beach?
And Black Dragon is now starting to regret the fact that he got on the wrong side of Bravado during this matchup.
Eye of the hurricane, you bring down your whole arm on the throat. That's the reason why they call it Mr. Know-It-All.
You say, you tap.
Oh, I love that. Try to call me Mr. Know-It-All.
We had the water break spot that we didn't need, but that was cool.
No, didn't need it.
And this might be another one of those times we need a clip of the commentary. Because the jock was on commentary, and the jock was fucking up moves names so bad that JJ had to start correcting the jock.
No, it's a
Moves names.
slam.
It's like, oh, he did the Dragon Ring. I think that's the Dragon Rush. Shit, I'm fucking up everything. Why did I go to cut it?
Going for a Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Almost bent under the pressure as Black Dragon delivered that takedown maneuver. He has been performing these moves Now go for a figure 4.
Oh, Texas Cloverleaf.
Texas Cloverleaf. I'm an asshole.
Pepsi twist.
Fucking wound! Yeah! We're going to take him down with a Pepsi twist. And Black Dragon just manages to kick out.
I don't think Bravado even realized that he was pinning him.
Open wound. Fuck, why do you let me call matches? Bravado goes against the line and a big boot takes him down.
Actually, pumpkin.
And it was with no tracing wheels, nigga.
I would like to call it a big boot. Thank you. As I have Mr. Peabody over here telling me all the fucking moves that I forgot over the past 3 years. Going for a catatonic. And I do remember that move being called a catatonic unless Black Dragon calls it. When you do it. Fuck me.
It's originally known as a fucking spinning
Whatever move it is named, it was performed, and now Bravado is knocked the fuck out.
Super kick.
Fuck, Dragon's Rage!
I thought it was Dragon's Rush.
And every move the Jack just kept calling him out. Like, I know that's a catatonic. I'm sure that's a catatonic. It's the Dragon's Reign. Unless he changed the name of the So at one point that the commentary was going on better than the match. The only thing I think I didn't like about that match was I think I was going for the DTSS, and then you did it into a jackknife pin.
Yes.
And John fucked up.
Oh yeah, John didn't count the 3.
didn't count the 3.
But I could always
We
fix
fixed it
that.
up. We fixed it up.
John's talking to me. You gotta do it again. I'm like, da 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 da, the winner. What was that, John? We don't know. Fuck you. That's my finish. You're not changing my finish.
That's it. So we fixed it up. I wish the finish would have been better.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to do the whole, you got the quick pin, I can argue my shoulder up. But it's real hard when the ref is down there for a second. Wait, was that the finish? I know I'm the referee,
Dude,
but...
I grabbed John and start hugging him. I'm like, nope, that's finished.
Yes! Clip.
Black Dragon seemingly.
Jackknife pin.
2.
Tonight, in the morning, sad, leave a shudder upon you, running from all that you feared in your life. Soul of the night.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, that's what I got. Fuck this belt. Alright, next. So yeah. But yeah, that's what I got. Fuck this belt. Alright, next.
Where do I start? Do I start at the beginning of time, when everything was pure? Des, what do you think about the best matches?
Okay, well, I will say that the Dragon vs. Bravado match at 0 hour at July 14th,
24th. What? I didn't watch that match yesterday.
Okay, it's one of my honorable mentions actually because it's a situation where you have essentially John Cena and Triple H fighting for the Intercontinental title
I am
today.
not John Cena.
Today, who said I was referring you as to John Cena?
I'm not Triple H.
I'm Triple H.
I know he's Triple H. He's the boss. Okay, I'm not John Cena.
You know, it's two guys.
I leave.
You know, they're too. You know, they're clearly. You know, by this point, they're too big for the belt. So it's a great match for a belt that doesn't. I don't want to say doesn't deserve a match that great, but yeah.
It's a belt that doesn't deserve a match that great.
So my number 5. Okay, fuck all of you. Fucking the first outrage match. This is my number 5. Here's why. Okay.
That's the ride down lane. That's the.
Oh, it's lies. Tell me why. Oh my God.
I know a song about lying.
Oh, man, everybody here knows that. Okay. Now, we could all agree the outrage as a concept, it's a great idea. All right, and I wanted.
It wasn't a great idea when they put Dominic in it.
And Paper Towel Guy.
Yeah.
Wait, you talking about the outrage match with Pentagonia, one of the older outrage matches? Because you can't.
There's only 2. You're talking about Prince 2.
There's only 2. Okay, Prince Goya was only in 1, and that was the one I was in. Okay. Now it's a personal favorite. It's a personal favorite of mine because I like the concept, and it's a great idea. It's just it was a match that needed stars rather than having 6 stars that needed a match.
Hold on. I'm sorry, I gotta go off a tangent. We might not be able to be friends after.
Yeah, tangent. I haven't shown that in a while.
You were saying that the outrage match was in your top 5, but me versus Rydon is in your worst.
Oh my god.
Clip.
My number 3 and my number 2 are kind of gonna get lumped together because it's just gonna be a whole rant on this whole thing. Okay, but first, number 3. Okay, officially, October 12th, 2008. 2008.
You better fucking die.
Dragon versus Rydon.
Oh, fuck the world rules, man.
Fuck the world rules.
Are you serious?
And let me just preface.
That's actually the least Rydon complaining during one Dragon match. I really don't like this flying Canadian destroyer.
Okay, and it just the whole Dragon Rydon. Odyssey.
No, you don't look that way. You look here.
Dragon Rydon Odyssey is just like the Odyssey.
They killed themselves for that match.
Now,
What?
okay.
You gonna be upset.
Okay, now. Alright, now.
I gotta change something.
In the first.
Did you say 2, 3, and 2? Go ahead. All right. I want to see some clips.
In the first 2 years of us being a BWA, I definitely felt that there was a certain racial undertone when it came to everything. You know,
this is after the Beastly show. We're talking about racial undertones.
You know, with the stuff
Hold on
like.
a second. We need to play a theme song for all ludicrous statements, real quick. Hold on. Now you're paying homage to the god of ludicrous statements himself. So I'm just leaving this on. Alright, yes.
I did not enjoy this match.
Keep going.
Alright, so, you know.
I'm gonna let you finish.
There was a whole lot of racial undertones.
should have got the title.
Hold on, before about this, you know this is his music, right?
This is my theme.
Thank God, because if he would have picked that out of thin air,
That would have been awesome.
Okay.
But continue bullshit.
Okay.
The theme song of ludicrous statements is on.
Okay, so.
trying to clip this
Alright.
together.
Racial undertones, overtones, in the middle of tones. Okay, especially when all the colored people came in after Beastly left. Okay, like stuff like
this is bullshit, right? Yeah. Okay, cool.
like Dragon being from the African Orient or whatever, and it just I had to say like
Orient, you black and
Did I say that?
yes from the African Orient.
I said that?
When
Yes.
did he
Yeah,
say
it's possible.
that? And can we talk to that?
Okay.
But I understand
Let me
that.
just pause that real quick so I can hear the rest about this.
All right. I remember the conversation that I had with Dragon about this particular match.
About his gimmick from being from the African Orient.
Okay, about this particular match.
You black and
And he said it in 2008. We're kind of running out of ideas of what to do with me and Ryan. So
That's true.
just go, I like Taz. FTW rules.
That was only your third singles match together.
It's just another gimmick match to get people to watch Dragon versus Rydon.
The
Again.
niggas watched it though.
Okay.
They did watch it.
In the same way, like the two white guys watch the Mandingo guys in the Django. It was like
Alright,
See, I should have seen that movie.
okay.
apparently the ludicrous
I don't want to go on a Valdangent here.
Okay. Now, my number 2, and again going back to the whole Dragon Rydon Odyssey.
Nigga, number 2 is us again.
Okay. It was
Nigga, I will fight you. I will fight you. I'll give them
We all know that your number one worst match is going to be the one where Beyonce didn't get the title.
She should have won the Royal Rumble.
She should be facing Brock Lesnar.
So influential. She should have won SmackDown.
Okay, now wait. Okay. November 9th, 2008, Dragon vs. Rydon No Holds Barred. Okay, now.
You ain't even picked the worst fucking match.
Now, again, these are on my list, not because they were terrible matches, but because
we're on the line. You were my friend.
I'm gonna let you finish. But first, I gotta get over the ludicrosity of this shit. Yeah, I know Charles goes on this crap.
It's not that they were terrible matches, but they were. I felt like personally, I felt like being a part, at least a part of the booking for those matches is that
Hold on.
That crack you just heard was my neck.
okay, the booking in terms of part of the conversation here. Okay, you're gonna wrestle Ryan again. Okay.
You know why that happened, right?
Okay. Because there were two big guys.
No.
Okay.
That happened because Paul didn't show up to face Rhydon and PSP didn't show up to face Dragon.
Well, fuck them guys.
And then they said, can we use the ladder? And then they said, can we use the dynamite? And then they said, can we use the broken glass?
James was like, hey, King Kong and Bigfoot, get over here.
I didn't do that. They're like, I didn't mean to book them. There was two less
Everyone
times.
at the table.
It was just, right? It was just in 2008. 2008, they burned through all their stuff really fast with these matches. It felt like the whole thing could have been booked better.
So
okay,
wait, it could have been booked
maybe we can reapproach this at a later time, and we did in 2010 when Dragon and Rhydon faced each other for another year. Okay, which is not on the list.
Wait.
Some of you better work.
You can just press the time. I'm done.
Rushy.
So it's been booked better. The 2008 feud of the year could have been booked better.
Okay,
Can I have a clip to the just the turn Dragon vs. Rhydon feud of the year?
Yeah, we can show that. Let's show that video. Let's throw that in. Boom.
Fuck!
Okay. And again, that when I when I
You
came
want
up,
the sword now, Maurice?
okay, when I
right there.
when I used that analogy of a match needing stars rather than stars needing a match, you versus Rhydon, it reached a point where you were two stars that needed a match, and
We wrestled! We had a match, and then we wrestled.
okay, and one of the
And
matches
it was a better match than
They beat the Irish Assassins in New Jersey in the ring. That's all I gotta say. Anyway.
So,
Valdez thinks this round table is for the Rage title. That's what's happening right now. That's what's happening right now.
really. Alright. It was a match featuring everybody who was at
He's really gonna try to politic this shit!
it was a match featuring everybody at that level.
Dignity is something
And
touch.
and in that match I showed that I was better than everybody at that level.
And that's why you like it. Because
It's my personal favorite. is my personal favorite. There are matches that are better than it, obviously. Okay, there are like 100 matches better than it, but it's one of my personal favorites, which is why it's number 5.
Why you always lying?
No, this
My
match
number
had
4 match.
Valdez
My number 4 match. Okay.
Valdez.
Uprising, October 11, 2009. Me versus Monoxide. This is the only time you'll probably ever see, other than the number 5, that you'll see Monoxide on a top 5 list.
He's in 5. He's in 2 of the 5. That's too much.
Oh yeah, you can. Believe me.
Wait a minute.
It is. Now,
I'm not gonna say anything because you're not gonna like my list.
I requested to work with Monoxide, so you know.
Fuck.
And
Which one is this? Is this the one where he botches the pedigree?
no, this is way after.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Now I know what you mean.
Okay, this is the best non-bravado match that Dom has had.
Is this the one with the double wrist clutch?
Because the other best non-bravado match is the one him and Heavy D, I think.
No, I think I put on a better match. Okay. So
He did not finish that statement. Look at Nick's face. Nick's like, I am mad.
I am the
if you look at the match,
There we go.
why am I here? Why am I here?
All right, go on.
My number 3. My number 3 is 2 matches that were mentioned earlier. The Face-Off show on the 25th of September in 2011, and the Retribution show on August 4th of 2011. Bravado versus Pie Man and Bravado versus Adam Payne.
Ooh.
They both equal, my number 3. The only thing I have here, and which is Bravado, is the Ric Flair of BWA.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Woo!
You got that one.
That's not a lie.
So,
That's true.
my number 2 is my Collision Course match against Mazzato. Friggin', it was definitely the rise of Valdez, because Mazzato, clearly main event guy, human trophy case, all that stuff. Okay, and I beat him. And it was a good match, and it was a believable. Well, actually, yeah. It's a sign of the landscape hopefully changing, because Marcus has already moving towards that. So there's that. There's, the build toward a new set of main event guys. And, hey, this guy, Jose Valdez, who was nobody last year, just had a really great match with Mr. Ruler of the Ring. So, yeah. And I just want to point out that the main event for that show was TKO versus Hazard versus Rhyodon.
God, that did not go well. That did not go as good as it could have.
Which goes into it further. I wanted to do a thing where, like, every time I listed myself on this list, I wanted to also show what the main event was for that show, just to show a parallel. But I decided to just do it for that because, yeah.
Fuck TKO.
So,
Poor TKO.
I still haven't gotten my gun tackle.
my number 1 match is, again, 2 matches with the same person. On the 12th of July and the 6th of September, Liberation and Retribution, both 2009. Myself versus Hazard.
I agree.
Okay.
I totally agree with you there.
Okay. Say what you want about Hazard. Okay.
He's a dick.
Okay. He didn't have to work. He didn't have to work the way he did with me in those 2 matches. Because especially considering he was coming off of, him being, the top heel. Okay, beginning of the year, that was him, all him at the beginning of the year. Okay, and he put over, the guy with the shit belt, apparently. Me and Hazard have great chemistry. Like, I can't think of a bad me and Hazard match. There probably was. It probably was in 2007 when he busted my nose. That's probably the worst.
No, that was actually rather impressive
That was a good
considering,
Yeah.
I remember being there for that one. Like,
That was a good match.
yeah.
But yeah, Valdez tried to break the glass ceiling, and he beat twice. He beat the former champ, the former top heel champ, and so the first match was a good match, but it was a shitty finish because
I'm sleepy over here.
Because of Sleepy and because of and I don't know if anybody remembers HD.
Oh God.
Huge wrestling fan doesn't know what the fuck a ref is supposed to do. All Big John did was walk into the match, drunkenly stumble into the match. He looks at Big John, he looks at Hazard. Disqualification!
Let me...
That shit actually happened?
Yes.
In 2009, I was really trying to see how many clever finishes we can do and how many,
I want to see that. I want to.
Oh, sure. Yeah, no, yeah.
I definitely want to see that.
That's a great point. We haven't gotten the clips right now.
The pizza. First I deliver your pizza, and then I'm late, and then it's cold. And back to the match here. Hazard, put up the biohazard. Better earlier. What? Because I'm incredible.
It had to do with, the whole Hazard training camp day, which is, again,
I know
clips to Hazard coming out and showing, doing his entrance and then having Big John do his...
Yeah.
I enjoyed the Hazard stuff. I really did.
So did I.
I wasn't there for it, so it was just dominant.
And an honorable mention, I promised myself I'd give at least an honorable mention, Max Owen. He only had like 3 matches.
Yep.
His debut tag match with me, which led to our singles match, and he had the match against Bravado.
No, Nick.
Yeah. It was Nick.
And that was the first match he had. So it goes Nick, tag match, you guys.
Okay, I just want to point out that opening spot, the opening Universal thing, nothing was planned in that match.
Which one?
My match with Max Owen. Just the opening, especially the Universal stuff, duck down, jump over. Absolutely, that was all just on the fly, instinct. I didn't even know what he was doing, but it was like, okay, he's doing that. Jump, this, hip toss,
You're saying it sound like you're playing Super Mario.
I like this finisher, but I remember it's really hit or miss whether or not to actually do it.
Yeah, or if it can be hit.
Yeah, right.
And because it'll be missed more than likely.
Yeah. But it deserves special mention because he was pretty good, and with the 3 matches that he had, there was definitely something there that could have been built upon, and who knows? He probably could have been something of that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. He left for Florida right after that. He's been gone forever.
Yeah.
Florida, another state for everybody to go, tax free.
And that is it. Yep.
Okay.